This podcast of storytellers would like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, the first storytellers and the traditional owners and custodians of the land we are recording on today. We pay our respects to their elders past and present. We hope to honour their thousands of years of spiritual and cultural connections to this land while recognising the atrocities Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples still face systematically to this day. We acknowledge that sovereignty was never ceded and that Naarm was and always will be Aboriginal land.
All you baddies, benders and babes, and welcome back to another episode of the Book of War, an Avatar Legends real play, the story of 4 teens that are also runaways, seeking the Book of War in Ba Sing Se. My name is Jesse Thomas. Good news, the mole people have elected me as representative, and they say, stop digging. My min fact for today is, I actually have, so based on last session, why are you all laughing? Based on last session and the roll that I did, which we got 11, thank you, with Here's the Plan, Min actually has hold 2. So anything that happens, Min can actually spend that hold to have something prepared for it. For example.
Twice, or you can do it twice?
2. Yeah, 2. Yeah. Hold 2. So on a hit, it was 1. On a big success, it's 2. For example, if Min turns a corner and someone sees him and recognizes him, he might actually have like a little flash stone in his pocket. That's
At which point Batman comes down and just into the rafters.
Yeah, it's a Batman sort of situation.
Or a waiter walks past with a plated glasses that you...
Yeah. Or if like Min has to climb a wall, he's maybe got like a small like chain so he can like go up so he doesn't have to climb.
And the camera turns sideways and you just walk up, but it looks like you're climbing the thing.
Yeah.
I love Batman.
Here's a Min-shaped
Batman,
hole
guys.
I prepared earlier and he just steps into an alcove that disappears. Like that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So it is more reactionary. So there's a good chance we could get through the whole episode and I actually don't use either if everything rolls well. But that's...
So we're going to see both within the first 10 minutes, I reckon.
Yeah. Absolutely. But, you know, Ash could, like, maybe there's some bad roll mitigation possibly with spending the hold. Like, I don't know, that's up to Ash. But it's definitely more of like a reactionary thing. So, yeah, that's my fact. Over to you.
Why are you pointing at me?
He just said you.
Yeah, but he was pointing at me.
I pointed actually in the corner there.
Oh, okay.
You guys don't see him?
That's me in the corner.
Speaking of boys in the corner, I'm Ted Darling, and I play Banji the Idealist. I run away from the Fire Nation who always tries to do his best to help others. His passion burns bright, but can he create the warmth he wants without scorching everyone around him? Hopefully. My Banji fact for today is that Banji, as part of the plan coming up with steps, Banji worked with Hei and Yakima to teach the Runaways and the NPC crew hand signals that they used to use in the Fire Nation.
How many?
Should I roll for it?
Does it look like Morse code?
Yeah, roll 2d6. That's how many hand codes we know. That's kind of cool.
Actually, I want you to explain them right now. You can say have as many as you can explain
Well,
within
this one means
a small-
hi, Ash.
Okay. You got to describe what it
audio
is.
medium, so...
That was coming.
I just flipped Ash the
9.
bird
That's
and rolled
great.
a 9.
9.
So we have 9 hand signals.
All right. So in that case, you've got 2 choices. You can name them now, or you can use
Oh, no,
those
do it on
as
the
whole.
fly. Do it on the fly.
Okay.
Like
Do it live.
Yeah, doing it live like jazz.
Yep. So at any
Jazz
point
hands
you
is
want to
one of them.
communicate something with someone, you burn one of those.
Yeah,
so
cool. I like that.
Once you
That's
hit
cool.
9, you do not have
That's all of them.
any extra.
Can I reuse them though?
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, if like stay, then stay is still the same. Like that doesn't change.
I can't tell them to stay. I've used all of my hand signals.
I stay 9 times.
They're not spell slots,
I
Ted.
like the idea that we get super specific on them and then like we can't do one that just says plan go.
It's like that episode in Adventure Time where they make the signs.
Yeah.
Finn's made like hello and Jake's written like the whole plot of the episode. Yes. So that's Banji's fact.
Hello, my name is Georgie Hazel, and I play Nuro. And they're an icon, and
Hell yeah.
they, she, he, a runaway of the foggy swamp, now confronted with the truth that they were never really living for themselves, Nuro struggles to untangle from the roots of the destiny tree. Is their place ultimately with their tribe or with the other runaways? I don't have a Nuro fact. I have a Yakima fact. And that is that I was thinking a little bit more about Yakima's family and why he is the way he is, but where he kind of came from. And I think one half of his family has absolutely been in the military just for generations. They're pretty kind of straight and narrow, but the other half of the family, they're nowhere. They are not nobility whatsoever, but I think that they've worked very closely for nobility and that they are kind of social climbers, but as a means of survival. They are just making sure that they stay closest to the families that can offer them the most. And I think that's why Yakima, why he was at such an important post with Zhao in the first place, is that his family is just like constantly, for the gain of the family, hooking him up with all these posts that he just
Nepo baby.
He's a Nepo baby that hates being a Nepo baby, but he's also aware that his family is exhausted after generations of just like trying to please to survive. And so they're kind of jaded and miserable, but I don't know. And I think that's where he sits. He's like,
That's a super cool
Very
take.
cool, yeah.
It's a Kekkei Genkai ingratiation. Really, like the hidden jutsu powers of just being like in the right place at the right time for the right people.
yeah. And I'd like to say that his fighting style is called Breaking Point.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tilia Quinn, and I play Kiyomi, the Adamant, she, her, a runaway waterbender from the Northern Water Tribe. Kiyomi has lied and manipulated her way into getting what she wants, but at what cost? Can she piece together the shattered fragments of her frozen heart and reflect what the other runaways want to? Kiyomi's fact for today is much like Banji's hand signals. She's kind of got her own little flair where she has purchased a fan to bring to this gala tonight to conceal her face, but also, she's, what is it?
That's a great sound.
Yeah, you do that
do it
really
again.
well. Yeah. So if you hear that noise from across the room, that's Kiyomi signaling, get out!
Thanks for the Foley, Ted. No, I don't need to find one.
So that's a whole separate signal.
Yes.
The fan going
so
down.
we have 10 signals all together. There we go.
What's the fan again, sorry?
Get out.
Get out.
Yeah.
As in like leave.
If you see a dramatic unfolding of the fan, get out.
Get out, run.
Yeah.
Cool.
But she is mostly using it tonight to hide her face because she knows Long Feng.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yikes.
Did she mention this?
Several times, I think.
Cool.
Hello, my name is Ash. I'm the Grand Master of the White Lotus, or Goose Monkey.
Gum gum.
Gum,
Lucifer.
gum.
I like the gum.
Look at all these gums.
Get a load of all those gum gums.
Gums.
Simple fact, if anyone's played Mass Effect 2, you know how at the end in the big raid, if you have, like, if you pick the wrong person for the wrong job or
No,
you
because
didn't
I
like...
never do. Kidding.
Okay, that
Yeah, you
bodes,
can actually Google it now.
that bodes well.
I got the walkthrough right here.
Or download the mod that makes the ending of 3 actually palatable. That's a good call too. But no, in Mass Effect 2, at the final raid, if you pick the wrong person or you didn't level them up enough, then they would just die. Or someone would die as a result of the choices you made. You guys picked hard mode when you decided to go into the heart of a place that has Dai Li, and specifically the biggest Dai Li, a lot of them, and 3 of you are recognizable in a big way.
Which 3?
Not Nuro.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, and Neuro's the one that's got the Patapipalopa disguise thing too.
Don't worry, Bundy's got a mustache.
Yeah.
And
Jeremy's got a fan, and she doesn't look like her. Let me reiterate that. She has changed her disguise.
that's true. I can't wait to hear how Bundy hides his very scarred and very different coloured arm. Okay,
It's covered
let's
in bread.
roll the music.
Find out. I got a plan for that.
To recap the previous episode, it was not quite a Tales of Ba Sing Se moment, but everyone had a little bit of time to see the last little bits done that they needed to get done. Just have a bit of time, just in case you need to get out of Dodge. There is a universe where this goes exceptionally well, and everyone can hang around and just do whatever they want in Ba Sing Se. There's a universe where you all get thrown into you all get taken to Lake Laogai this episode, and then the next episode, people have got to break you out in the process of trying to find the Book of War.
Or it's just the end of the show.
Yeah.
Or the show ends here.
We're actually done, yeah.
Final universe.
We lost.
Ash is like, finally,
so you
my
guys
freedom
find out,
is here. But regardless, you had your moments, you worked out your allies, and you worked out a plan of attack. At which point, you have halved your resources, and the Runaways are headed to the palace for a gala event where the circus is the prime performer with a bear.
Bear time.
Let's begin there. As everyone is turning up, what wheels for our two that are posing as high society? What is your arrival method?
Well, I think specifically our way in here is like we are working for the Fangs. That's our only way in, really. So we have a ticket because Meng Shou is going to be there, and we're like maybe like low-key security for the Fangs because they have some trouble.
So you are heading in with your mother then?
Yeah, and I think can we describe what we look like?
I demand it.
Yeah, nice. So I think Min's hair is is dead straight for the first time ever you've ever seen it. It's like dead straight. No braids, nothing. He's wearing some non-prescription full moon glasses to like Clark Kent it a little bit. And he's wearing a Tang suit.
So who's Clark Kent?
Clark Kent it. He's also wearing like a Tang suit, which is like a Chinese style with like the toggle vests, which is like green silk with gold filigree. I'd say badger mole artistry on it, with some very tasteful flats, and like a nice long wide pant. Kind of like, I think they're called Harmut pants. They just they flare out at the sides. Yeah. It's not like the fanciest of fancy, but like Min looks pretty stunning, I'd say. And also not like himself at all.
Yeah. I like that because there's no straighteners in Avatar. Banji just used his hands to like.
Yes, thank you. That is so good.
I was going to say that if you heat up the rocks, then you can use those as a straightener.
He tenderly caressed Min's hair into being as straight as possible.
Lava's too hot; it would have burnt it off. So, yeah, that's how Min looks. Yeah.
Kiyomi is, I think, in the same sort of colours with the green and the maybe ivory gold sort of vibe. I think she's got a headdress on as well with her hair up, and then she's actually got her regular clothes underneath just in case she needs to not, fight in a kind of gownish robe because it's floor length, and she's very uncomfortable in all of it. She feels like she's a walking tent.
I was going to say, is it that your movement is limited because you're wearing two, or is it if you looked at just the right angle, you could see that there is layers underneath?
No, you wouldn't be able to see that there's layers underneath. It's just thick enough, and just, I think, like it's potato starched enough.
Yeah, well, what it is it's got that sort of air of aloofness to it. Oh, yes, that's a bit floofy by design, but it's actually just full of other clothes, so it's as tight as can be.
Yeah.
The complete opposite of how it looks. So, yes, your movement is mildly limited. There's no penalty for it at the moment, but we'll see whether we hear an audible rip at some stage. It is likely that you will be entering before Meng Shou is. Not that anyone actually expects there's going to be violence here, but it is considered status quo. It's considered quorum that the help would go first.
Sure.
So as you approach, I'll go back to my initial question. What type of carriage do you arrive in, or how did you approach the actual gates of the palace?
I actually think we're walking behind like a row of palanquins. And each noble leaders of the families are in those.
Yeah.
And we're walking behind the Fang palanquin, which is fourth from the back because we're not a important family, but we kind of established that there's three families underneath the Fangs. And obviously we know Lady Dao's not here, so there's possibly not a Lady Dao. There's not what was the name? The Xiaobao.
You don't
Xiaobao family.
Yeah, if by doing the math you don't see a Xiaobao. You don't see Xiaobao anywhere. that doesn't mean that Dao doesn't have a representative here.
Yeah, sure.
Because one of the things that you've probably pieced together, this one's a freebie for everybody. She has somehow sort of taken her name out of the family hierarchy. Dao is just sort of a name that's associated with, oh yes, as they want, kind of. Without trying to make it sound like they've got access to everything. It's just like, oh, yes, of course Dao's on the list. Yeah.
Yep. Cool. But yeah, I think that procession goes forth and takes a while. I imagine that's a big to do, this sort of
it's like walking the red carpet kind of.
Yeah, and it's all the palanquins are different and beautiful, and once they all get set down in a certain order before the regular non-family guests go, I think all the representatives of the families get ushered in first.
Yeah, to do their preliminary sweeps.
Yeah.
It's probably also because a lot of these families may or may not like each other. Part of that is to get the right spaces and to organize their space safely, lest there be poison needles or hidden. Well, what's the equivalent of to make a wire tap to listen to a conversation? There's little
rock threads. They're minerals threaded into strings that can be held around that conduct vibrations better.
I like that. That's not bad. Not bad. I was going to go with a little animal that just remembers everything, a la the Flintstones, but I think yours is better.
That's funny.
It's a living.
It's a living.
I think contextually as well, within the Avatar lore, before now, the Earth Kingdom families that controlled prefectures and areas were literally at each other's throats and killing each other to try and be Earth King, essentially. So this is why all this happens, is to placate that violence, and it's turned the physical violence into social violence.
It's funny you should say that. Could you please roll and assess the situation?
Absolutely.
With a very, very clear reason for it.
Yep. So first off, I want to roll and see. It's general knowledge to Minh, at least within his family, that the other families don't like the Fangs because they are sort of these dogs of war that got their position through essentially violence and fighting their way out of being
You're an outdoor cat that's been brought in.
Yeah. So they don't like the Fangs. So even just being a representative is a bit of a target. So with that 12,
Nice.
I'm going to ask 2 questions from the assess the situation list.
Can I steal one from you?
Please do. Thank you so much.
Who or what is the biggest threat? I think you're maybe explaining this to Kiyomi or whomever happens to be listening. Maybe the poor driver's been of one of the palanquins or one of the walkers. You're hey, by the way, did you know this thing? You realize that the families haven't been at each other's throats for the last however many years, and you're piecing together that could very well be Long Feng actively keeping the families in line. So historically, yes, this near bloodthirsty, in terms of court-wise, near bloodthirsty feuds would happen so that they would get more appeal.
Yep.
Now that doesn't happen. It's everyone's cowing to Long Feng, so they're less worried about each other and more worried about how to get in his good books.
Yeah, cool.
So
okay.
I'm sorry to take that one off you, but I thought that would be
that's
very handy info.
I think my second question I'd like to ask: what should I be on the lookout for?
This is a question in terms of I'm going to be very specific here. Do you want as ways of egress or as ways of lowering the chance of detection?
I think at this point, knowing where to go is probably more important, and figuring out not to get seen is now we visually know where we're going.
Yep.
That's the actual next part of the question. Yeah. And I imagine those sorts of answers have actually sort of been looked at and solved with what the circus will be doing. So yeah, definitely, where are we actually going? What are we looking for to get there? So
you know that the way that the palace is laid out, you'll be heading to the main throne room, which it doubles as the entertainment and banquet area. There isn't a separate one. It's one big hall that is designed for whatever purposes they want to use. The lead up to that point is relatively simple, so there's not a huge amount going on in those outside areas. 2 things to bear in mind. 1, the ceilings are very high. And so they can hide threats if they're ideally watching, but the high ceilings don't necessarily add up to like a second or third floor or something along those lines. So making your way to the offices is more, I use the term back. I don't know how better to describe it. So they're behind the throne room. So going down corridors and finding, where the
back rooms, if you will.
The back room, yeah. where the royal chambers are and where there are guest bedrooms and where Longfeng has an office, they're all sort of behind that throne room. So you will not accidentally cross them by getting to that main area. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. We need to go beyond the ballroom.
Correct.
Yep. As we climb the steps, Minh does the gentlemanly thing and offers Kiyomi a hand. And sort of like leans in quietly. It's like, Kiyomi, I must say, the dress is very, very beautiful.
Thanks. I like your hair.
Thanks. I don't, Banji's little hand trick came in tops. This is great.
Yeah, might have to steal that one, even though my hair is pretty straight. Yeah, really cool. Pretty cool. I've been meaning to give you something, by the way. I figured it would kind of go with your outfit and maybe you'd want to wear it now. Here. And she pulls out a little box and it's got 2 ear cuffs and they're in a sort of greenstone color mixed with, it looks like little flakes of amber to kind of represent lava. I didn't sell these and I could never figure out why, and I realized I'd made them for you. You can turn them into like earplug things because I saw that you were like kind of putting a rock over your head while you sleep, and it's not like I watch you while you sleep, but I just thought that was weird and you might want to like plug your... Here.
Minh very excitedly takes the box and immediately puts them on. He's like, Kiyomi, thank you. This is the nicest gift I've ever received from someone that isn't my mother. And you can see like he's like talking about the ring around his neck, which I also just realized that I said my mother out loud here, which is awful.
Yeah, you gotta keep that on the wrap.
Yeah, hey chat, we made a mistake. Anyway,
immediately.
Yeah, but yeah, Minh immediately puts it on. He can't look in a mirror, so he just looks at Kiyomi and sort of stops you on the stairs and is like, "How do I look?" And sort of like showing you the ears. Are they on right?
Yeah, she kind of like goes to adjust one just to match the other side. Yeah, that looks good. Looks good. You look good.
Thanks. Have you seen the other 2? I don't know. I haven't seen the
No, I don't know where they went to, actually. I haven't seen them in a little bit.
As you approach the doors, you see a familiar guard on station, and it's Lumpia checking invitations and social passes.
Yeah, great. Wonderful. I imagine we have passes for this. Minh looks so different. I don't think... there's like a little like a shot of ice of when you like recognize someone that you like haven't seen in ages and you're like, oh, why are you here? There's like that, but I think Minh is very composed in this courtly scenario and is just like, oh, and that's it.
You've hit the nail on the head there in that you do not want Lumpia to recognize you because lurking not too far away, checking out another lister or something else, not facing your direction is a Dai agent.
Wonderful.
So you are approaching the 2 of you. What is your
fan of a face? Kind of waving it, and kind of, I think Kiyomi's awkwardly trying to just laugh and play off like this is just a casual thing and we do this all the time, so why would I be nervous?
I like that you gestured. You didn't make the specific noise, but you gestured as if it was like flooding out, and it's just like, that's the get outside, let's go.
my bad.
Honestly, Minh's just going to try and like confidence this, and I'd like to roll trick.
Yeah.
And just like hardcore, just like, nah, you don't know who I am. You're wrong. What do you do? Like, what are you talking about? Let's go, baby. That's pretty good.
I need to see your credentials, please.
Creativity. That's an 11.
Nice.
Minh's like,
you're on the list, I'm guessing, and you've got your passes.
Yes, here are our passes. Hands them over.
And
Minh says Jakal.
Yes, name?
Jakal.
Yeah, okay, then that's on the list. And he sort of looks up at you, and just for a second, he's like, which one on the trick would you like to utilize?
Overcommit, deceive for some time, and they stumble. Take +1 forward to acting against them. Because if he is here and he's going to go inside, I bet there's an opportunity to use Lumpia as well.
We flash back to early in the day, and Auntie Jay's like, so I put Lumpia on the door because I figured that would be very, very easy to work around. And we flash back to now.
Yeah.
Like, so Jakal and...
She goes to say her old
Monica,
but she
Rachel.
can't. Yeah,
Chandler.
Thank you. She can't use that because Long Feng knows that. So the only thing she can come up with is one of the characters' names from one of the books that KAITO reads called Quest Time with
Your name is Quest Time?
with Jai the deer dog and Fennin the human. I've been sitting on that for a while. Mai Shiling is my name.
Yeah, that's on the list. Yeah, good. And he sort of looks up at you, and he's a little he pulls a face because you still got one more, but he's like, okay, that all seems fine. I guess you get a +1 against me. Well, what else do you want?
Oh, and he's deceived for some time. Was the
and deceived
one I
for some
said
time.
first. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Yep. You know what? I've got to get through this entire line. You guys just go. I can't believe I'm so sleep. Hey guys, don't tell anyone I'm so sleep deprived.
You're doing wonderful
this
work.
Is my
Also,
fifth shift in a row.
friendly advice: don't tell everyone that you're.
No, I just
struggling.
There's just something really.
Should we go inside?
There's just
We
something
shall.
familiar
We
about
go
you guys. I
inside.
just
No,
felt
thank
safe.
you.
Okay, you have a good time, I guess. Okay. See you next. Speaking of. In preparation for today, everyone can regain 2 fatigue.
Ooh.
Conditions as well?
No. No, you've been working hard, but everyone took time to do some degree of rest and get that fatigue back.
Yeah, nice.
We flash over to the circus in Wait, and Lord Damo is pacing up and down, which is not a good sign because it almost looks like every now and again there's a little bit of flame flicking up from his heels as he's getting relatively impatient. Everyone here is already technically in the palace. You're in a side room.
Ooh.
Okay, I like that idea that we're already in the palace.
You got there at midday.
As well as wrangling the animals of honor, but there is also circus acts.
Yeah.
And Banji and Nuro are part of it. But why, Ted? Why?
Yeah. So Banji was rifling through all the trunks and stuff that the circus had and pulled out this big, massive costume. And he's like, what's the deal with this? And was asking around. And it turns out that in like a remote village in the Earth Kingdom called Mung Mung Village, there's a festival called the Year Beast, like the Festival of the Year Beast. And it's like a lion dancer's costume.
That sounds like a Patreon plan right there.
Sounds like a Patreon plan.
That means it's beautiful then.
It's so beautiful.
It's incredible.
And so Banji and Nuro are going as acrobats in the lion dancer costume.
Yeah, and I like the idea that we have to do it every 30 minutes or something. We have to get out on the floor and perform that dance around the
Maybe it's like a
crowd.
good luck dance.
Through the crowd.
Through the crowd, and there's
absolutely.
also the totem, the pole set up for us to jump up.
That's so
and
cool.
down
And then
again.
Earthbenders just put the rods up for you. That's cool.
Yeah, so I think there's a few of those, and so we're set to do that I think a certain. I don't know what you think.
You've done your rehearsals because this is sort of the side waiting room, but you've explored the space. You were allowed access to the space so that they could semi set where the animals go.
And I think Banji and Nuro just kind of peeking our heads out of the kind of the way, then I think the royal families are starting to show up.
I like that Nero says that these are definitely just the representatives beforehand, but they look fancy enough.
That's so good, actually.
Well, you can respond to that then, and
Yeah.
I think the fancy noble families are starting to show up.
I think that's just the normal people. Look, there's men and Kiyomi.
Oh.
Have you guys? Oh, you guys haven't seen us yet. That's cool. Be like, what the?
Whoa.
Is that really them?
I mean, it's either them or someone who's a much more good-looking version of them.
Do not let Min hear that.
Quick drive-by.
Also, as part of because we're going to be underneath the lion costume, but we need to have something like a disguise so that if we're walking around without the costume. So Banji's also, he's painted his face and Neuro's face to look like a lion face. So his is blue and Neuro's is yellow. So his arms are blue. His face.
There it is.
Big brain Ted coming through.
I've been waiting to just pounce on something, and I'm very, very glad for you all.
Yeah, and so Banji's painted himself blue and Neuro yellow.
Because you are down a strong man and an acrobat as on the grounds that they are elsewhere.
Yeah,
they took the night off, didn't they? Yeah. Called in sick.
They came down with a case of pentapox. So.
Oh no.
Oh no, the spouts are going around. Yeah, the spouts are going around town at the moment.
Gross.
So I think we're ready to do the first, welcoming dance to the families. Give them a big old pizzazz welcome.
I really like the concept that you're keen to go, even though these are not the people that you're meant to be seeing.
Neuro's so nervous.
Wait, who's the front and who's the back?
I feel like you guys have to roll for this. This is very funny. Because you're both the same size now.
Either way.
Yeah.
It is fine either way.
Yeah. I believe Neuro could hold Banji up.
Oh, yeah. No, they're ridiculous. They got that amber.
Yeah, true.
Got the amber juice.
Amber strength. Should we flip a coin?
We can... Okay. Did you want to flip it, Edith?
Yeah, okay, I'll flip it. Heads, I'm heads.
Tails never fails, bro.
All right. So if I roll heads, if I flip heads, I'm head.
Badgermola's heads.
Badgermola's heads.
Yeah.
Banji's the head.
Yeah.
All right. Banji's the butt.
Banji's the butt.
Banji the butt.
Great.
I've heard that about him.
I like that because I kind of actually, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I like that.
Neuro's, I think, got the weirdness enough to actually sell
Yes, I think so, yeah.
The janky head motions.
Yeah.
It's there's something very natural. You'll never know this, but Nero is a very natural at doing this dance.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Compared to the actual beast.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Can you remember what the actual name for the thing was? Was it Guangxi?
The
year beat?
John Show.
If you wanted to actually move out and start doing the dance now, you can, because Lord Damo is distracted.
Nuro kind of turns around to Damo and is like, now? Can we go now?
What? For these peasants? These do not deserve the grandeur of our circus.
I mean, it would be good to get some practice before the important people show up.
What if we fall on our faces?
Then we shall say that you are clowns, and we shall pretend this was all part of the plan.
That makes sense. We can do it when it comes, Nero. Let's
just practice. Let's just practice. And Nuro, I think Banji and Nuro will actually maybe get a little bit more practice before they come.
In the back rooms.
I'll give you a +1 to anything involving this dance if you're trying to do something specific.
Each or
No.
Okay, cool. Yeah, cool.
Right. One for the head.
Your
one
one John Show.
Yeah.
The hardest part that we have to keep practicing is when we're up on the poles and you get me up on your shoulders.
Yeah.
That's just the lift. That's the part I think that we have to keep practicing. Yeah.
There is an Earth Kingdom guard just stationed out back here who luckily hasn't seen these sort of flaming heels, or they think it's a bit of a trick. They we've already established that every now and again, whenever Lord Damo firebends as part of the circus, they just think it's a special effect.
Because it is so pathetic.
It's got some pop rocks in his shoes. Oh, that's amazing. So he's giving you a bit of a hand with this lift up in the same way that it will happen out. Matter of fact, it's probably the same person. He's going to follow you around to give you those extra lifts. So you do get that practice, and before too long, you see that maybe Nuro doesn't notice. Banji certainly does. You see the change in attire and the change in demeanor of the people coming in.
Nuro, look, I think these are the important people now. Look.
Okay, yeah, that's fancy.
Yes, you thought that was fancy before. Look, that's fancy.
That's even...
Everyone describe a Met Gala outfit for different families. Go.
Someone's dressed as a worm.
That's Heidi Klum's Halloween.
Heidi Klum is
Heidi
here.
Klum as a
Real life
worm.
Heidi Klum.
Hideg Klum.
That genderqueer ladybug from Bugs Life.
I like the idea that there's a noble family that are they're kind of antagonistic to the royal family, and they've actually got an outfit that is very Fire Nation inspired. And so it's almost like a look at us, we're like causing problems, and like everyone's looking because we're sort of inspired by Fire Nation.
Yeah, nice.
There's a squabble of girls. Squabble? I don't know. Is that
That's a
right?
collective noun for young girls.
Maybe like a group of 4 girls that are all wearing green and pink gowns, and it's like they're the mean girls of the gala, and they're all judging everyone's outfits.
Can I describe Meng shows?
I was going to, but I would like to hear what you've got.
Sure. If you got a better one, I'm fine for you to take it. But
I maybe I'll tweak it.
Yeah. So I think we see Meng show in like, I don't know what it's called, but you know, like the like the outfit that Chun-Li wears. It's kind of like that, but more like dress. Like appropriate. It's less like martial arty. It's more like dress appropriate, except it's obviously the rich greens with like a border of like dark orange. It looks stunning, but the thing that's like most impressive is instead of like her regular rock arm, she has like a crystalline rock arm, which is like quartzes and ambers. Or not amber because that's technically not a rock, but like, you know, like
amber
yellow and oranges and topazes and that sort of stuff. And it's real like
I read Del Toro Quest.
raw.
Same.
Raw crystal. So she comes in and like the light just scatters everywhere. And I think it's because she's like she has to rep.
Yeah.
Otherwise she'll get torn to shreds. So if she looks the best, it's like so insulting that like no one talks about it. So they leave her alone.
The cut of this outfit is impeccable. Like there's only one person in this entire place that could wear it. There is no doubt. While none of these have been taken off a shelf somewhere, this has been like stitched to the finest detail, and even to remain at that exact size and shape between, you know, the fitting a few days ago and now would be impossible for most people, and that's very clear. This outfit speaks volumes without saying a single word.
Is Yuka here as well, or is it just Meng?
No, just Meng show. Yuka would not be allowed in because he's too water tribe.
Makes sense.
Well, she cleans up nice and Nura's still peeking out.
Banji's jaw's like on the floor. Oh, yeah. I mean, she looks fine.
That's our signal, right? She's glowing. We better get out there, right?
Yeah, I think that's our cue.
Min leans into my Shi Ling and is like, oh, she's such a show off.
But she looks really cool, though.
And she's approaching you. Assuming you're not standing somewhere else entirely in the
No, Min does an appropriate military salute to like show fealty to the Fangs, and then like stands at like a loose attention, so his hands go behind his back and his chin is up, like ready to receive orders.
Kiyomi bows deeply.
As Meng Shou walks past, in something you've never seen her do, she raises this crystalline hand like just in front of her mouth in almost a polite giggle, and then turns around and is seated very delicately without actually saying anything to you. It is something unique that you didn't realize your mother was capable of.
I've never heard her giggle.
It is very that polite. Like it's so soft and subtle.
Everyone gets chills.
Of course I do, because this big dragon lion beast just came out from behind. We'll say it's a partitioned off room with a curtain. So they would have removed one of the walls for you specifically and put this very, very deep, delicate curtain. And you come out. This had been arranged. Your aim was to move out amongst the crowd and amongst.
Yes.
There are some audible gasps and ahs because no one has seen a creature like
and
this
there's
before.
a cacophony of bells and like the
because there would absolutely there's also like pull like levers and pulleys in the suit for Nuro to kind of create a kind of crash or make the eyelids move or something. So they're trying to they're keeping time. They're like eyeball, ear, crash. Okay, we're moving. So they're like
it's kind of like the one-man band. Like boom, boom, boom.
Are you moving anywhere in particular?
We doing this to get a lay of the room
Yes.
and everybody,
Yeah.
absolutely. It is this first round, while everyone is still kind of coming in, I think it's important to see where people are gravitating to, who's like talking to who.
Yep.
I was wanting to roll and assess the situation.
Yeah,
while
absolutely.
We were,
Please do.
while we were
Good player, George.
dancing.
Chip time while you're
Dancing.
rolling.
Look at me dancing. Get on out, boy. Okay, all right. Ass is the situation.
Access.
Ass S.
Shiitake mushrooms.
Sugar honey iced tea.
Sugar honey iced tea is a good time.
I do have a -2 to assess the situation,
Okay.
but
Uh-oh.
That's
Are we using
okay.
the plus? We've got
From a
plus
condition?
one you can use as well if you need to. If
Yeah.
it's better.
you get the plot.
yeah, we'll see because I'm assessing anyway, so it's fine. I can
Oh, cool.
because I did 6,
Didn't even need
8, 9,
Oh, you got next.
10, 11, -2,
9.
9.
+1.
If you use your +1, you get 2 questions.
But do you want to waste that on that now?
No, we can use it later.
I want to save it and
Oh, yeah.
just. I still get an extra question because of Eyes of the Soul.
Yeah, you get your 2 questions.
Go.
You do
What
what you
I'm
gotta
gonna
do, Bella.
ask. First question is, what should I be on the lookout for?
Mhm.
So in these crowds of people, what should I be on the lookout for?
In these crowds of people, you get a lot of shocks and gasps as you're moving around because I haven't seen it, but there's a few delightful giggles. Now, you're currently obscured, so no one can see you.
Yeah.
But at some stage, as you're moving around, you realize that people who might know who you are, because standing behind a currently empty area, like where the nobility would be sitting, but they're not there currently, you see Ibo, Tay, and Hayun, who you may remember are Kiyomi's bounty hunter friends.
Bounty hunters.
What the heck?
What are they doing here?
So they don't recognize you at all because you're currently hidden. But
Suit and painted.
I'd like to maybe cash in a signal that's purely a signal from the dragon to you two. Maybe.
Sure. Yep. You get up and you just start doing hand signs as the dragon, which means it's foot signs.
No.
That's your feet just going.
I think
doing
that
some Naruto stuff.
upon seeing them, Nuro pulls up and like focuses in on them and just starts the symbols crashing, but in a way that is like, everybody look here right now.
Oh, so it's like everyone look, and it's wherever the lion's
And
looking?
it's wherever the lion's looking.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Cool.
a specific like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like really hard.
Look
And it's enough.
here,
It's for
lion.
It's for men and yeah, so it's like a simple.
Look here, lion. Yeah, great, cool.
there's one down.
Yeah. And that's just to draw your attention to who it could be.
Before these two look over and we see from their perspective, your second question.
Yes. I just in case Jackie is hanging around here somewhere right now, who or what has been touched by spirits in this room?
This is a very interesting question to ask because the 3 directly in front of you just have a little bit of a you're not sure what the smell is. Like yeah,
As in Ibo
no.
Tay.
yes, Ibo,
Tay,
Tay, Hayun.
Banji's like in the back because he can't see anything. He's the butt of the lion beast. Nuro, I have the signal for. What do you see? What do you see?
Bounty hunters. I think Jackie's in them, and then and then keeps moving on. I think we're getting down Mount Banji, and then just like we jump off a totem, I think, and keep moving. Yeah.
Much to the oohs and ahs of the crowd.
Yeah.
Let's flash over to the other 2. You've heard the signal, you've looked in their direction, and there is no doubt of the 3 that you're seeing over there.
Min turns back to Kiyomi and is like, how well do they know you? Are they going to recognize you like this?
She like turns around so that
Min
you see her
stands in
face.
front of you.
Yeah. I don't know what they're doing here. They shouldn't. I don't know what's going on. They shouldn't be here. Maybe they can help us. Maybe they won't. I don't know. I don't
Who
know.
could they possibly be working for?
I don't know. They could be working for anyone. They wouldn't work for Dao because she told me not to work for Dao. So that's no. I don't know. I don't know.
All right. Well, they're not going to come over and talk to us, are they?
Not if they don't see me.
Great. Then just face this way for a little while.
All right. Great.
Min sort of like, again, sort of tries to refocus. And you can see Min is like ultra present and like very non-Min like. He's very like precise ever since he's been inside. So there's 2 doors behind me on the left and right. Both lead to the back rooms behind the main throne room.
Yeah.
That is where Auntie Jade said will eventually lead into the offices.
Okay. I think we need more of a distraction before we go.
Of course, yes.
there.
But at least we have an idea. But left or right is my question.
Can Kiyomi see the people that she would know through Long Fang? Can she see any of them at the moment?
Interesting. Well, it's a hard question to answer. You might recognize some of the families. You don't necessarily recognize Long Feng's associates, like as outside of sort of the noble society. Does that answer the question? Yeah, there is no one here that shouldn't be here by way of someone Long Feng might know.
It's more like his kind of lackeys.
Yeah, that you don't see anyone that he deals with that aren't even the Dai Li. Every now and again you do see one go past somewhere, but they are so good at staying out of sight that they are just flashes. It is a time where they couldn't get away, and it's that old idea that like if you see one, there are more around.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you saw that one, almost like that's the one they want you to see, and there are 4 more somewhere nearby.
Yeah, okay.
Because she would try and use them to ascertain which door, because if they're going through a particular door, then obviously it's that one.
Good news, bad news. You don't ever actually see them going through the door, but you know that at some point the king with Long Feng will enter the chamber. The thing about it is it doesn't necessarily tell you which one is which, whether they were coming from the offices, the staterooms, or
Okay. Well, we can wait until they arrive and see which one they come through, and then go from there.
Yes, I didn't think we'd be getting in so early.
No.
It's probably about this time that everyone has now come in. And interestingly enough, the way that it's set out, and it's very likely that they've been told, maybe you even got the missive as well, that the main section in the middle is to be kept clear because that's where the sort of the presentation happens. And the spaces that everyone is, it almost looks like the petals of a white lotus leaf. No relation. But like in terms of...
Don't look into it.
No, honestly, don't. It's just it just happens to be pretty. But, it's almost like the nobles are sitting at sort of the head of one of those peaks, and then there will be a few other people seated around, all sort of angled into that middle section so they can all see, but also so they can pivot and look at the king when the king eventually arrives. From there, at the moment, while most people are, especially the nobles, are seated, there are a few others milling around. Now that sort of initial entrance and ceremony is done, there is a bit of milling where people are able to talk to each other from other families, or send messages one way or another. There's also some canapes and drinks being handed out.
Okay.
Picture it like down on cushions, right? So rather than a tabled banquet, there are sort of like a cushioned area, which is that family's area.
Yeah, it's more for like I guess tea ceremony moments in the sort of like pre-meals.
There is definitely that, but it's also a case of, and Min will know this for a fact.
Okay.
Anyone coming into those, it's almost like that waging war. Like you're in our zone, so you have to be on behavior while you're in our zone.
Sure.
So that's also the way that it's set up a little bit.
Yep.
I was going to say, like, maybe we should like do a loop and see if we can hear any information, maybe.
Of course, absolutely. Although we are quite predominantly here as the FANG, so any information's either going to be fake or misleading. So, but you're right; it's definitely worth the gather. This is like, and he leans in again. He's like, "This is like some hardcore Termo stuff. I'm having a great time."
Oh, well, I'm glad you are. I don't really feel comfortable at these things. The last one that I was at was kind of a really bad night for me. So, yeah.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, I died.
Yeah, that's right. So sorry. I'm sorry to remind you of your death. It's like, let's play the game, shall we?
Yeah. Let's do it.
What does it look like? You describe this dance to me, you two.
So even though we're not like actively representing the family, we are like a representation of their intentions, right?
Of course, yes.
So like, I think Min's very much like, well, we can't go over that direction first because there's no way they're talking to us. Like we have to work our way up to there.
Yeah, Kiri's
before we
following your lead.
pay respects. I think it actually starts with like the lower the families beneath us, and we've sort of like, because they're beneath the fangs, we can leverage that, and it's like, hey, just remember you're beneath us, by the way. But it's also like the fangs aren't that aggressive because they're the target of most of the aggression, so they don't necessarily like the idea of doing it to others, but they kind of have to for pecking order stuff.
I'm going to give you your choice. Do you want to rely on skills and training, or do you want to intimidate?
Skills and training, for sure. Like, I think this is probably one of the first times as an adult Min's had to put this stuff in practice. So like, yeah, this is, super focused, skills and training. So that's a 7.
Okay.
Nice.
7's enough.
Skin of my teeth.
Now, describe what you're hoping to get out of this, and I will give you where the complication comes in, or where the potential
I think Min's just trying to do this by the book, so nothing seems wrong about the fangs. At least with our representatives, because if we start messing up, then people will be like, why would she choose these people to be here?
Yeah, we're playing the game.
The game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just by the book, nothing fancy, just like we're going to go in the correct order for the most part.
So what I'll say is your potential complication is that at some stage you drop the name Min as a, like, without necessarily meaning to.
More of like because he's currently got a ransom and a bounty.
And it might even be someone says, what's the name of that of Ming Sho's son? And you just sort of, without meaning to, it's just like, was it Mon? It's just like, no, it's Min. And then like that gets a few people like
You just get daggers from Kiyomi.
and so that gets a little bit of a pipe out of people. So you can either spend the fatigue to smooth that over pretty quickly, or you can have just a little bit of a murmur of the name Min floating around those lower family circles.
Min is actually going to lean into it.
Okay.
I would like to actually spend the fatigue. So I'm going to spend 1 fatigue to like smooth it over, but in a way that's like, yes, I've actually met the brat.
Right, yes. That's what I was really hoping for.
And he sort of goes, quite the volatile fellow. Yes, wouldn't want to be on his bad side.
You get someone who looks like they are wearing an outfit that was someone else's and they've got it secondhand. And it fits pretty well, but I don't think it was designed for you. It says, I heard that he is currently being held by the Fire Nation and that there's a ransom for his something. I don't know, I didn't catch the details. Just a bit of tea spilled recently.
No, you wouldn't catch the details not wearing last year's fashion, that's for sure.
Yes, well...
Shall we move on?
We shall.
So you can get from this that Min being missing is still going around the upper circles. Speaking of, as part of this game, Kiyomi, did you have anything you wanted to add into that part?
No, she's freaking out now. She's just had 3 people from her past just pop up out of nowhere.
Can I actually try... Can I try and guide and comfort, Kiyomi?
Whoa.
We'll get around to that.
Sure.
I like the concept.
She's starting to freak out.
You avoid the bounty hunters. You just manage to not go to that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we would not
Which
go to that.
Min sort of thinks like that might cause an issue based on where they're sitting, but we can smooth that over later.
Smooth that over. We go back to the partitioned off area, and there are a few other performers going out and doing certain acrobatic, but you get a break for the moment. Again, you've got your timing for your dances, so...
Oh, that was...
And Nuro was like buzzed, like, whoa, Banji, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was great.
You did great, buddy.
Thanks. Shoulders are still a bit sore. You're a lot bigger than the last time.
When are we up next?
I mean, we've got a bit of a break. I might just pop out to the balcony and have a quick breath.
Hey, little guy. And Nero's like looking at it like an alpa llama.
Alpa llama.
llama.
That's so cool.
Yeah, you take a break. And I like the bear is the main show. So throughout the night, are they also just slowly showing off animals? Like it starts as like the boring animals and then it's slowly working its way up
Once
to
the
a bear.
king arrives, that's when the
animals
That's when the animals will
Okay,
come out,
cool,
and
cool.
and it
So
will
it's
be in an order.
Okay, cool. So it's not time for them yet. So we're literally just taking a break out here. It's like a break.
It is currently break time. You have free reign, assuming you don't want to try and step into the room.
Can I go?
I mean, you could try, but
Yeah, Banji wants to go out on like an attached balcony to wherever this room is.
Yeah.
And is just out there taking a breath. And is there like any guards and stuff out there?
there's possibly one. I'll say that there's a small fenced-off area for any of the animals that need to do their business or something like that. So you're in sort of like a little courtyard area, and where there's, we'll say, a gate. Or like a walled-off area, there is a soldier.
Yeah, cool.
But they're on chill duty. They're like, none of these animals seem deadly, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
Like I just have to sit here and like.
Just a chill guy.
So,
Yeah, he's like, take it easy.
Banji's going to go up and be like, oh, wow, fella, you're missing some party in there. That's,
Yeah, I mean that happens. Like,
yeah. Yeah, it must be a pretty sweet gig working in the palace.
I mean, we don't always hear. Usually in the inner ring, it's pretty easy. It just.
Oh, so you're always in the inner ring, are you?
Yeah, like you sort of got to pass like tests or happiness. I don't know. They just say you're it, and then you hang out here a lot.
Right. And so, I mean, do you want to work in the palace all the time? I imagine it's pretty intense. Have you heard anything?
No, it's never intense. I mean, you got the die lead to all the hard work. I just got to stand here and make sure no one like jumps over the fence or something.
Right. And I mean, just I've never been to the palace before. What's the daily? Do you know where they hang out?
Oh.
I want to do whatever I can.
Yeah, you guys are out of town, or
Ooh, is that a new move?
It's a move from my playbook. When I spend time talking to the locals about their problems, I roll with harmony. On a hit, I hear about the most significant and serious problem at hand.
Oh, this is how we got into the whole
Yeah, this is a
situation.
side quest.
Hang on.
Just between you and me, I heard that the Daily are taking people from one ring and putting them in another.
That's weird. Who would do that? Can I roll this?
Yeah.
Would it be a set situation or how?
What's the actual role?
So it's whenever I spend time talking to the locals about their problems, roll with harmony.
There you go.
On a hit, I hear about the most significant and serious problem at hand.
Roll with harmony.
Great. All right, let's do this. Redeem this for me, baby. That's a 5 on the dice.
How your harmony at?
It's +1.
6.
So that's a 6.
I could.
Would you consider this being against Longfang?
Yes.
I have a +1 to something against Longfang.
Nice.
You can.
Which I will burn now.
Yeah, you can burn that off because this absolutely, like that's what I think it starts off as like, no, it's not really, and you just sort of drop it, not even with Long Feng, after you said you didn't know who the Dai Li were, and it's just like, oh yeah, no, that guy's scary, like, yeah, so, well done, good job reading your character sheet.
Thank you.
So Mission Impossible, like just getting through there.
I hear about the most significant and serious problem at hand, specifically around the Dai Li and the palace is what I would like to get some information on. Maybe tell me where their office is. I don't know.
Yeah, there's been some weird, I mean, we're not meant to call them incursions, but maybe that's the best way to describe them. Like weird things happening, but the Dai Li can't find anyone actually like doing them. I don't know.
Oh, that is weird.
I think they heard like, so the Dai Li are really scary, man. I know you're out of town, so you don't really know, but they're like, don't mess with him, and especially Long Fang, because I think I heard someone got into his office the other day, and like they didn't know how or why. Nothing was gone, nothing was missing, but they were like, hey, what's that about? Let's look for people, and nothing.
Yeah, wow, that's
why I'm out here. I just have to hang out here. I didn't get in trouble.
Yeah, no, it's the office in the palace, is it?
Oh yeah. It's like it's almost directly opposite where the master bedroom is, but not like where the king likes to hang out. That's not their bedroom. That's kind of like their pretend bedroom. They hang out there.
Right. Oh yeah, cool.
It's just, and he like just points. He's like, it's just sort of over on that side.
Oh wow.
And you could probably figure out one way or another that it's on the left hand side.
Cool. Wicked. All right. Thank you very much. Thanks, pal. I better get back in there. I think I might hear my cue coming up.
Oh yeah, that's enjoy your cues. I'll sit there and like this little pelican dog just keeps coming over and saying hello. I don't even think he's part of the circus. I just think it's just, hey little guy, and it's just this little like bill just comes out like, bah. Does this actually belong to anyone? You hear this? That's mine. Send him forthwith, Billy. Come in. We shift back to inside. I thought someone might have something, so it's fine. Yes, with this alpaca llama.
Nuro is gonna stick there, kind of, peek back out. Do they have a visual of the bounty hunters?
Yes. I'll say that you can see.
Remember, you're still good disguised. You've still got the paint on.
Yeah, but I don't think it's like I'm not supposed to go out on the floor, right?
Correct. Like,
Yeah.
potentially in the paint, you could pretend you're someone that isn't part of the dragon. But
Yeah, no, but what if I'm not back in time and I miss my cue?
you've got a
Banji
small
does
amount
it
of time. However, it is a possibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, we flash back to halfway through the day, and Lord Damo's like got your cheeks either side. He's like, whatever you do, make sure that you are on cue.
Make sure I'm on cue.
If you miss your cue, there shall be reprimands.
If I miss my cue, there will be reprimands.
Excellent. And then just gives you the friendliest little pat. It's like, glad we had this chat.
Thanks.
I must find the other one now. Reprimands. And we flash to now.
Nuro is just going to watch. They're going to narrow eyes on Minh and Kiyomi, and then just watch them to see what they're doing and if they need anything. Because, I think, Banji and Nuro are there as a distraction. So I guess at this point, when they're not in the suit and they can't leave, they're there watching to help.
I think that's really, really good. And I think that means that if there is something that requires an extra fatigue or a roll, Neuro's in position.
There.
I love that a lot. That's going to be super helpful.
Cool.
Speaking of, the rumors are beginning that the king will be arriving at some point in the near future. You don't have a time, but it sounds like you see a shift in the way that the food is coming out. It's very like you can read between the lines. It won't be long.
Okay. So Kiyomi's kind of fanning herself more, like she's trying to cool herself down. She's like, I don't know why they're here. I don't know why they're here. I don't know why they're here. It's really annoying. That's really, And she's trying to avoid, where would you say they are to the entrance that all of the animals and circus people are coming from?
I'd say they're on the other side.
Perfect. So Kiyomi's going to beeline towards where the curtain is for those animals and just kind of like just fanning herself and kind of putting it on, but she's also not really because she's kind of really stressed out now.
See a little golden lion face just pop out of the curtain and be like,
Are you just by the flap of the curtain?
Yeah. I think she's kind of leaned back against the wall next to the curtain and just fanning herself.
Do you know that Neuro's there?
I think she's just positioning herself there.
Okay.
So in case Nuro.
I'll tell you what, I'll let you have this if you burn another hand gesture, which is I'll meet you, like be in this place in a moment.
Done. I do this.
These are my hand gestures to burn, but sure.
You taught them to us, Bob.
Yeah.
Meet here.
Yes, meet here and then a timing. And so basically made sure to get that attention when like saw the little face pop out at some point. So you know without fail whether you can see Nuro or not, they're there.
Okay. And it's like a bam, bam, bam.
Bam, bam, bam.
Okay.
For those of you at home, just so you know, it's a bam, bam, bam.
It's Bam Bam Point.
Fist
Like a bam.
point is what I've written down.
So yeah, she's leaning against the wall and is fanning herself, but keeping an ear out.
Can I help you, ma'am?
Yeah, so I was just hoping that
You see these animals? They need attending to.
they need attending to.
Yeah, Neuro's trying to say like it's weird if we stay here for too long.
I'm just catching my breath.
And Neuro can't help but whisper this, and they're just like, I think Jackie's here.
What?
the bounty hunters, and then just closes the curtain and it disappears.
Came over for some like relaxing help and like tripled the
And I
stress.
just made it worse.
Like her whole face just kind of freezes, and she's kind of like, her brain is going into overdrive of, what do you mean? What do we do? This is the worst thing that could happen right now. Oh my God. So she's internally freaking out. Yeah. 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 But she's still fanning herself.
Yeah,
and like,
yeah.
Okay.
While this is happening, I think I'd like to spend one of my hold.
Go on.
So I think Min is like a bit concerned that the audience is not like they're respecting like the performance and stuff, but he's like they need to be enraptured with everything that's happening out here. So I'd like to spend a hold to start a rumor that the Earth King is really unwell and that he could drop at any moment. And I want to spend that hold because I don't want that rumor to be sourced back to Min.
Nice.
So everyone's like watching the Earth King at every step. And that could that's like a big deal.
Yeah.
So yeah, if that's okay, if that works for you.
No, that's fine. It spreads like wildfire. It is a rapid placed thing that now all of a sudden, before too long, by the time it sort of has made the last rounds, like
I think the guy I insulted is telling me the thing as if I didn't know it already.
He's like, you maybe don't know this, but did you know the Earth King may not be well?
No, I hadn't. Thank you for sharing that really old information with me.
You hadn't heard old information?
No, but you seem to be the expert, so.
I try. And he flicks his hair thinking that he's like won some sort of political point.
Min knows it wasn't his best work either. But either way, he now heads over to Kiyomi because this is funny. I think he sees Kiyomi like fanning herself faster,
Yeah.
which he thinks is a sign to be like, come here now. Like,
Well,
Write it
yes.
down.
Are we burning a signal on that?
well, one is meet
That's
here.
not a hand signal. That's
No,
a fan signal.
It's Min being dumb, maybe.
It's the fans going one side and then the hand that's like the come here hand trying to fan with the on the other
no,
side.
she's just fanning herself.
I
Yeah.
was just trying to yes and come on.
No.
Either way,
And-
Min sort of like surreptitiously makes a beeline back to Kiyomi and he's like, Mai Ling, what's wrong?
Oh, Makata might be with our friends.
As you say that, you see almost like a cannon people rising because they've heard that the Earth King is walking into the room now. Fun fact, doesn't look unwell at all. Walks out very, very excited. He's an older gentleman at this point, but does not look unwell. You're certain you hear, oh, look at the way he's walking. Oh, that's... Oh. I heard any moment now. Yeah, he's hiding it really well. And he is being accompanied by Longfeng.
Oh, okay. Maru. That's him, next to the king. That's okay.
Good. What's wrong?
Wakata?
Yeah, no, I got that.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the three of them.
Yes.
That's okay. That doesn't change it. That doesn't change the plans. It's just one more thing we need to be aware of. This is okay. We have the information. It's better than not knowing.
Yep. I guess. Yep. It's just timing.
It's about this time that the next festivities, so the dragon dance has to
if
happen
the king
again.
is arriving, absolutely,
Yeah, we gotta
we're
get out
back
there.
out there.
I think the curtain pushes past both of you.
Yeah.
You just see this head push out, and it's like, yeah, it's big and jingly, and like stares directly at you for a second.
And actually, Kiyomi jumps. And she's not a person who jumps.
Yeah, imagine the neck extends and kind of wraps back around to look at you for a second and does like a chiki 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 and then continues on. Nuro couldn't help themselves.
As you start moving through the crowd, and the crowd has started taking their seats again, as the king is sat on their throne, like in the middle, they don't need any great introduction. It's the ceremony of standing and sitting is more than enough.
Yeah.
But this is Damo's cue to come out and just like, ladies and gentlemen, it is my greatest pleasure to present you with the Circus Spectacular.
circus.
Zucchini is just like, what's that?
That's for me.
At which point the first of the animals starts coming out. So you know that it's going to start with least impressive to most impressive. So the pelican dog comes out as just this cute little, it's like almost waddles a little bit and just snaps its bill. And it's actually a little bit cute.
Yeah, and I think we're actually in my mind, I just got the image of the dragon playing along with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as in the animals that aren't spectacular, it's kind of shaking.
Yeah, we're zhuzhing it up.
We're just like,
No, I don't like this
one. And then like slinking around, like kind of aggressively. But then as they get like kind of more and more grand or interesting, I think we start to almost like
Be
the dragon
impressed by
starts
it.
to like be impressed by them and. Yeah, I don't know. Isn't kind
No, that works. So it means that you're moving out around the crowd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and the animals, specifically. Like we're quite close to the king, I would say.
That's very, very impressive.
No, we're not like next to the king, but what I'm imagining is some kind of like podium in front of him where all of this is like
Going up
being
and presented.
displayed.
It's less of a podium, more of a space in the middle. You could either be dancing around the people or around the animals. You can't do both. So, because there's space in the middle where the animals are being and the other circus performers, or there's the people to the sides. Think about the White Lotus style.
Do it like around the animals, and then they're on either side.
Well, yeah, like staying in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine that the animals are in the middle and we're kind of circling
Yeah.
the outside
Yeah.
ring of the middle
Yeah.
around
Yeah.
where the people are and sort of doing the head bows and the laughing.
Yeah.
And like, oh, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
So inside the people, but near them, not near the animals.
Hang on.
No, like,
If this is like on the coin here, right?
Yeah.
These are all the people.
Yeah.
And so you guys are in here going around there?
correct. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Question. And this is perhaps a little cheeky. Do we think the lion, the Jianshou lion dancer beast has jester's privilege?
Oh, 100%.
Within reason, absolutely.
Yeah, right.
That's You've probably been warned about heading anywhere near the king, but there's a certain amount, right? You can push that.
Yeah.
My thought is maybe while this presentation is happening, Min and Kiyomi could, like, you go around the people, we get in the lion, you guys run around behind the king, we get out and go slip through a door.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, how are we going to? We need to use this moment, but how do we get out without
That's my
people
thought,
seeing
yeah.
us? Yeah.
Well, you know that there is an escalation leading to the bear, so you do
Yeah.
have some amount of time.
Well, that's the thing, because I'm thinking, I imagine there's going to be like circus festival part that's really fun and big and exciting, and then it like the animals wind down after the bear, and then there's like the dancing
The dinner and
and the dinner and stuff. So I figure like we go inside the Jianshou, go out there, then while the rest of the animal stuff's happening, we're hopefully back by then, and then use the dancing to like get out.
yeah. Love it.
It's not a bad plan.
Yeah.
But if you're going to enact it, now is the time.
I think this is what we've been waiting for.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know for a fact that everyone, thanks to your move that you did, is very focused on the king. And so a lot of them actually aren't watching the animals, they're watching the king, which Longfang picks up. He's like, something weird going on here. But also, he cannot be in his office right now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think Min saying that this is like the appropriate time does the like
Enact plan.
start plan move, which I think is just like a scratch of his right eyebrow.
Very specifically.
Yeah. Scratch right eyebrow is go.
How do you want this to look?
So we're essentially kind of sweeping you up.
Yeah,
Into
maybe
the-
that's like a little
We
bit of
eat
like
you.
Yeah, that's the joke, you eat us.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Let-
So
And we
we're
disappear and it's like part of the magic.
This is a trick that you must do.
Let's go.
That's okay. I have a +1 for the
You do?
suit still.
You do. And a lot of people that can spend fatigue to help, potentially.
Yeah.
Hopefully. So yeah, we take a while getting to you though. Like we pretend Nuro pretends to take little bites of other people, and it's just like
Yeah.
And maybe Min and Kiyomi are like conversing amongst themselves and seeming disinterested.
Yeah.
So it's,
Yeah, and I think the cool part will be like you get Kiyomi first because then Min can like act obviously fake surprise and it's like, oh, these guys are in on it. And I think the families would like that the Fangs would debase themselves in that way.
All right, so we don't go for Minh and Kiyomi first. We're kind of like negging the crowd a little bit. We're pretending to eat them.
You
but
taste
then-
gross. You
Yeah.
taste
I like the idea that every now and again you do eat someone and all they see is a Nuro go, bleh!
Bleh. Yeah, like they're just face up.
And then that person like
Absolutely.
screams in their chair when you come off them.
Yeah. And then just
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think Kiyomi and Minh are just like chatting, looking disinterested
Yeah.
in the thing as like the setup, like to know that we're ready to go.
Yeah.
because I think all of a sudden this massive shadow just looms over you, and Banji and Nuro, like Nero's just like, now Banji, now.
And Banji like runs back and stretches the dragon suit out.
Kiyomi holds very still to kind of sell that she's
Yeah.
a bit scared and not sure what's going on, but also for it to go smoothly.
Nuro rears up, and then kind of the whole neck kind of loops. I don't know. The necks are really long and kind of loopy. I think it gets right in your face and just goes like,
Yeah. You just hear,
and then rears back up and then just swallows you whole. And Nuro ducks as that happens, so that you can just go swip, and then like Banji catches you.
And then Minh then just sort of does like a sort of like kabuki, like, oh no, my partner has been eaten.
And-
sort of like action with his hands.
We do a big old dance, like ha 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 ha.
And then I think there's like a side to side sort of like, whoop.
Whoop, whoop, you gotta go that way, are you?
whoop,
You
and
gotta
then
go
you
that
just
way.
like, eaten.
Did I miss a roll?
That's the roll now.
Because I'd love to see that. I'd love to see this all go the way that we just said.
It will, I believe.
5, 6, 7, 8. What am I rolling?
So this is with
Trick.
creativity.
10.
yeah, it is.
Let's go. Don't even need the extra.
10. Yeah, they overcommit and are deceived for some time.
Yep,
The
absolutely.
room, yes.
Absolutely. Everyone thinks that wherever they've disappeared to is somewhere because they'd seen it happen with a few of the other people around the room. Like, no one thinks that they're in on it or some way. They're just like, oh, that's a magic trick.
Yeah. I think I also want to choose they act foolishly and the GM tells me what additional opportunity they give me.
Yeah, you hear that is the one that you definitely needed to pick because a lot of attention was just on Minh.
Yeah.
So the entire room was looking over, and what the additional opportunity is that Meng Shou, seeing that there was so much attention on Minh, moved her arm into the light in such a way that it actually shone in people's eyes. So it actually looked even cooler because like it had this sort of,
They blinked and missed it.
yeah, it was like it was almost this blinding, sparkling effect so that they couldn't get a good look at your face in the process, which means that, yes, you don't accidentally get outed as a, hey, isn't that one kid that's in a wanted poster? So that is the additional opportunity.
Yeah, nice,
is that
great.
there is no repercussion of noticing Minh.
Okay. Great.
Great.
Yeah, I think just to really sell it, even though it's very awkward in this dragon suit now, we do like a few loops.
And we're like you're
hissing
big and like
yeah,
fat
like
and cumbersome.
like, "Ugh," and then just kind of hiss and like slither.
Is this a whole other dimension in here?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's amazing. There's so much food in here.
We slither out into the back rooms again. I think that's where that was the plan, right? Back.
Or towards the door
Towards
that
the
we want
door.
to get to.
Okay,
Yeah.
towards the-
Oh. Do you want to tell us which door, maybe?
Yeah. So as like Minh and first Kiyomi and then Minh get shoved into the stomach, Banji's like brings them in, and is it Kiyomi that's Banji's got, and then so it's
Yeah,
like Banji,
it was me
Kiyomi, Minh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kiyomi. Sorry. Just go with it. Okay. I found out that through the throne room into the room, it's sort of like their bedroom, but not. I don't understand. But opposite that, to the left, is the Daly's office. To the left. Remember, to the left.
Great. So take us to the left entryway and then we'll get out there.
Right. Go.
Good news is that everyone is overcommitted and to sea for some time.
Fantastic.
So you can pretty well head to that, and everyone just thinks that you're doing a bit.
Yeah, we're going where we're meant to. Yeah.
Yeah, there is no one that thinks that you're not meant to be there. I
Or
think
maybe can I posit that like we take the lion in front of that door and then you like do it so it looks like the lion is like sleeping for the rest of the show. And then but we've actually snuck out the back of the lion, and so all four of us can go.
Yep.
That's
Yep,
cool.
everyone,
I like that a
every
lot.
now and again they look over and they're just like, oh, it's going to come back to life anytime soon. I can't wait for that.
And Neuro's just like put like one of those little crickets on the eye string, so it just like flutters his eyelashes every now and then.
Yeah, I love that.
One of the alarm crickets. It goes off
Yeah, I would say
every 5
Sooty,
minutes.
but I don't like the idea of leaving Sooty.
No, I think Sooty's a great idea.
Sooty's
She's
a
got
great
all the
idea.
strings, so she can like puppet the face a little bit, make it look like
Yeah,
you're still
retcon.
working.
Sooty's
love
just
that.
in there making the suit
Yeah.
look like it's breathing and sleeping.
Yeah, great.
Perfect.
Okay.
So we do that.
You find yourself in a long corridor, and again, there are doors to either side that you could pretty well posit are staterooms. A lot of this area is very dark. It's very dingy. Matter of fact, the throne room itself felt really dark. And now that you're in a space that doesn't have a high ceiling, you realize that's just sort of the aesthetic around here. So it's very dull green lighting. Not quite sure how they light this place, but it is. There is enough light to get around, but there's no one around that you can see.
Yep, cool. Before we go anywhere, Min really wants to just get out and take the heavy step and just do an assess the situation, just to see if there's like people that he should be worried about, guards that he should be worried about ahead of us. 6 and a 3 plus 2. That's an 11.
Let's go.
God.
What here should I be on the lookout for? And what's my best way in?
You detect that there are some false walls, and knowing what you know about the Dai Li, this is where they can come and go from without being seen.
Yeah, cool.
So there's walls that are basically on hinges, which is slightly better than how they normally do. You can almost get that there is, in some of the staterooms, like passageways that run in between them, so if they wanted to spy on people, they could. But you, at this exact point in time, are aware that there is a very clear run to the end of what would be this corridor.
Yeah, great, cool. I think we just go.
We're hustling.
Yeah, yeah.
We're
Yeah.
not stopping
Yeah.
for like.
Yeah, we've
to check
only,
and
in
stuff.
theory, we've got like 5 minutes more of
Yeah.
animal dances before the line has to spit us back out again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think we just run
Yep.
to opposite the bedroom where the office
Yeah.
is going to be.
To past the throne room, I think, to opposite the bedroom.
You race in and you see an office, and it is very clearly a statesman style office. There is, I picture it as if you were to like walk in and see a big fancy lawyer, like with a green lamp that sort of like angles down to show this mahogany desk, a bookshelf at the back that's got like all types of different tomes and scrolls and a lot of fine wood, a lot of dark woods. It looks like the office of someone who is well to do. And you see a little plaque on the front that says LFANG.
Oh, great. Oh, that was going to be my next thing. I'm going to look at the
Sash.
papers to see if Longfang is here, but I think, we see that.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think we just start looking for
Yeah,
the book,
yeah.
right?
We'll just go
Can
crazy.
we...
All do an assess, maybe? Or
Yeah,
What do you
well,
want from us here, Ash?
Kyomi's got the casing the joint, but
Oh, do that.
Yeah.
Sure,
You take a deep breath, and this is
yeah,
this
she
is your time to
composes
shine.
herself and locks in. She's like, okay, I'm away from the 3 bounty hunters.
Oh, you
We're
both
here to
did
do
great
the
out
job.
there.
Thanks. It's just
Barge is keeping a lookout, a crack in the door.
Great.
okay. So remember,
Min's just sensing as well. While you two look. Because you can find it through spirit stuff, you can find it for your stuff. So yeah, we're looking out, we're like ready.
smart.
Yeah, you don't know what this one looks like. No one's
Yeah.
actually laid eyes on it.
Yeah. Okay, Nuro, remember, leave everything how you found it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And Neura's like really serious.
Yeah. Okay. No onions. Nothing.
I didn't even eat anything
okay.
today. There's nothing on my fingers, I swear.
We should get you food after this. Okay. All right. I would like to roll assess and casing the joint.
Amazing. I'll give you fatigue.
Oh,
Do I need it?
Don't need it.
And
Don't need
plus
it.
Whatever
Hell yeah, bro.
creativity.
Oh my god.
11. So
11.
what a day to be rolling high, folks. What a day.
I feel bad for the others.
Yeah. We're stealing them all from...
So I get 2 for assess, yes, and then
1 for casing the joint.
1 for casing the joint. I think I'm going to ask my casing the joint one first because that is the one that I'm remembering. What here is the most valuable or interesting to me?
You're looking at the shelves as a whole, and you're just scanning. There's got to be something that stands out. You've been close enough to the books that you get an idea, and you see a tome that has a jade cover, not in the actual stone, but the leather work around it, whatever the bindings are, it is this gorgeous emerald, like deep emerald green, and it, for whatever reason, that Kiyomi sense is tingling. There is something valuable about this book, and it's the easiest thing that you can see that you would want to reach for and take.
Okay, what should I be on the lookout for specifically? Is there, if I pull this book out, does the bookshelf twirl and I get put into a dungeon, or is there any triggers or anything like that?
You're so smart.
No, as like you test everything just to make sure that there is no tripwire, no anything. Matter of fact, the thing about this book is it doesn't even look like it's being looked after. It's
he
just,
doesn't know.
It's just there.
Yeah.
Like it does look like it gets taken out often enough and put back. Like there's no dust on it like there is in some of the other tomes. But no, there is no trap.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Looking around the room, what is the biggest threat?
You take the book and you put it in your hands, and before you even get a chance to read it, the biggest threat that happens, and I think that you, like, Min, you notice it a little bit too late, and you realize that a lot of these rooms will be slightly padded against to take the heavy step. We've seen it happen in other places in Ba Sing Se, including around the Lake Lao guy. So you hear, just at the last second, the wall slide across and rotate around. And stepping through, you see the 3 bounty hunters who are half surprised to see you, half like, oh, that's where you got to. We knew you were up to something. And they step in and say, well, here for reasons.
Could I ask the same with you?
Yeah, we're on a job.
Yeah, would really like to know what that job is. Friend to friend, right?
They look down and they see that you're holding a book, and it's just like, probably that.
For what reason?
We've been paid to get it.
By who?
And they, I think you see T looking at him like, who do you think? Who do you think?
Kiyomi is so angry at this moment. She looks at Hayun and she's like, you said you wouldn't work for her.
Hayun looks and takes out the white lotus tile, says, I didn't plan to, but this opened doors.
Blog. Nuro immediately tries to take it out of their hand.
They're pretty quick. Like one of their things.
Can I roll?
Sure. Roll push your luck.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Which is passion?
Yes.
5, 6. That's a 7.
So on a 7, because with a push your luck, you never quite get what you want. You manage to grab it, but you can't take it off them. So your hand is on it.
Get it here.
But you're in very much a push and pull motion.
Nuro, don't. It's not. We don't need that. That's not what we're here for. What is she paying you?
She's not.
What is she paying you?
And they sort of look over and they say they doubled his bounty.
Right.
When they gesture to me, Min's gonna do one of our hand signs, which is like oh no, and he puts his hand on the back of his head, which is his sign for close your eyes. And I want to use hold 1 and pull out a little flash rock, which is like, it's a little sparky rock that just like
you superheat
you crash
it.
You superheat it, crash it together, and it just flash, like blinding flash.
Love that.
And that's how I want to spend my hold 1 to pull out this little flash rock and blind them.
Yep.
So we can just run and like get back into the party because they're not going to cause a scene. So
are we 100% sure that we've got what we want though?
Min doesn't know.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're like, of all the things that possibly stand out, this is it.
Yeah.
But you can't be certain just yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Possibly the only person that could is Arturo.
I think they just like get blinded and like we just leave
Book it,
like
yeah.
fast as we can. The plan,
Ted.
okay, nice. The plan doesn't change. We're safe on the floor.
Yeah.
We're safer where everyone can see us because if they start something, Diley will be on them in seconds.
Yeah.
So we just need to like do the rest of the night and then get out as fast as possible.
Yeah, Kiyomi's already shoved the book like well under all of the even her outfit that she had underneath. She's shoved it underneath that.
Yeah.
So there's no possible way.
So I think it's
to
just like straight back to the lion dancing costume.
You flash forward to like we see a chase sequence where everyone keeps looking over their shoulder. Are they following us? Is anyone looking? And it's eerie in how much there isn't happening around you. And at about the time that you open the door and dive back under the line, you hear, "I present to you a bear!" And there's a huge, like, as far as nobility can go, this is almost a squeal of delight. Like, you know, it's almost like a bit of pretense is dropped. And you get the sense, matter of fact, one of you can probably see that the king has started like clapping and applauding, like, oh, very good, yeah. And so everyone else has permission to be delighted by it.
Yeah, cool. I think just to kind of rejoin the show, the dragon kind of wakes up as the bear is revealed, presented, and it is like we go back over, and I think it just like deposits Min and Kiyomi again.
Surely it's like it's so surprised by that there's a bear.
Yeah,
it's
they
like
just-
what? Blah, and just vomits them back up.
sends you guys out, and then just like does this like what, like I don't know, it's just like in awe of the bear. I think just kind of slinking about it, but not going near.
No one is paying attention to you in
Yeah,
the nicest possible way.
No. But I'm trying to draw attention to the bear. That's my job.
I think you're trying, and everyone's just like, "Go away! I'm watching the bear."
Did they see who had quote unquote the book? Did the three of them see who
Did you
had it?
blind them? Well, they saw that Kiyomi
yeah.
had.
Kiyomi was the last person to have it.
While we're just before we get vomited out, I like the idea that like we give it to one of us because then we like they don't know which one of us has it.
Yeah.
So there's all this like So
Okay. Yeah.
but like, how do we determine who has it without ruining it? That's the thing. This is like is there a way we can like draw straws to be like, this person has it?
Well, why doesn't Ash decide? And
Yeah,
then-
Ash decides which one of the four of us has it. So we don't know, maybe? I don't know.
I'm gonna take this die. No one look.
Well, out of the three, because it won't be Kiyomi then.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, so like a 1 to 2 is Banji, 3 to 4 is Min, 5 to 6 is Nuro.
Great. Cool. One of us has it.
There's a bunch of shuffling that happens underneath the dragon just before everything gets spat out.
Get your foot on my feet!
Stop.
And Kiyomi, in the dark, you've planted it on someone.
Yep.
So
She has
Kiyomi
no-
knows.
No, but she doesn't
it's
know.
in the dark.
Somewhere else.
It's in the dark.
Right.
Yeah. We look down and we see that Limpy is just like, why am I holding a book? What's that about? hey, I like it.
Or Damo. She's like, the book.
That would actually be very funny. Damo's like very center right now.
Yeah.
So center of attention as he likes. Letting off some fireworks that are actually fire but don't look like it as they sparkle away, and no one is none the wiser. No one is none the wiser. But yes, one of you has it.
Sure.
Great.
I think after like the bear stuff like happens and gets resolved, like the party sort of resumes back to like this sort of dancing thing, right? Like, where people are just
Absolutely.
dancing. And we can't really leave yet. You guys can't leave yet, technically.
I think we can go out the back and like have
Yeah.
a break.
You are actually now probably at this point allowed to mingle in the sense of an entertainer.
Oh, cool.
So
Sweet.
I would say that there's a certain point now that, you know, if you're still not allowed to party, but like if guests want to
Like a
approach-
wandering entertainer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of imagine because we haven't been seen all night amongst the other performers, and given our face paint, that we'd probably draw a lot of attention when Banji and I walk back out. Like people would want to come
There'd be-
up,
yeah.
like,
Yeah, there'd be people that are interested, maybe not interested in coming over to you, but they're keeping their eye on you because they're like, oh, what are they? Like,
But I
what's their deal?
I think we're drawing a lot of attention, and we're just like, yeah.
A celebrity.
Yeah.
But we went. I think we went out the back first and dumped the lion costume.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yes.
Yes, there are other performers around as well. Like, you know, there is a juggler that's doing things. There's someone like drawing, is this your Paicho piece?
Do we see them back in the crowd at all?
I'll say yes. Like, assuming you went back over to your zone and sort of chilled out for a little bit, you do see the others come out in their makeup, but without the lion gear.
Sorry, the bounty hunters.
I thought you might be saying that. At some stage, and it's a little bit upsetting for Minh because you were trying to keep an eye on it, you don't see where they came from, but they do sort of come back out and are seated around their sort of vacant area. So there's still no lord that's meant to be there.
Yeah, okay.
Kiyomi's staring daggers at Hayun.
They actively, like, I think she looks over at you sheepishly and then sheep-koalerishly and then sort of goes back, and they're in a huddled chat.
Did I end up taking the tile or no? Because I did, like, I technically... And then they got blinded.
I would say that because it didn't resolve, the answer is no.
That's rude, but okay.
But it
makes sense on the push your luck.
Yeah.
On the mix.
The good news is that there was no great negative to you. Like that.
What if they dropped it? What if they dropped it in the office?
Oh, that's actually darkest timeline. Thank you.
Hold on, just let me.
I don't want to go back.
There you go. I'll change it to both of you dropped it when the flashbang went off, so you don't know whether you don't have it, but you don't know whether it's ground or not.
Interesting, at least.
Minh's sort of like a little antsy now. Now that he can see that they're there, Minh's going to take the gamble that one of Nuro or Banji has the book, and Minh's going to walk up to Kiyomi and be like, hey, we need a distraction so they can leave out the back.
I could punch a few people right now, but I don't think that's going to be a good distraction.
No, but, you know what will be?
What?
A dance.
What?
A dance. Where one of the helpers, we're not meant to be dancing. Everyone will be looking at us.
You didn't have to... You don't have to do this whole thing just so you asked me to dance.
Kiyomi, if I wanted to dance with you, I'd ask you to dance. So, will you dance with me?
She looks at Hayun specifically, and then looks back at Minh. Yeah, let's do it.
I think maybe Minh sort of looks at those two and sort of steal another hand sign, Banji, but does this is a distraction for you, because Minh clearly thinks that one of you has it, so it does that hand sign, which is like a thumb over the shoulder or something, like while stretching. So it's like go, and walks out into the circle with like the other like dancing royals, and there's sort of like a few looks. I think they're like, why are you
definitely
guys?
nobles instead of royals, but
yeah nobles, thank you, sorry. And as Minh's sort of guiding you along, he's like, what dances do you know? Do you know the Yangu?
The what?
That's a no. Okay, well, my dad taught me water forms. Do you know what water forms do you know?
I mean, all of them. Hello.
Right.
The
Eastern Seafoam form?
attention is building.
Kiyomi just starts doing water form.
Yeah. Minh, I think, also just starts doing this Eastern Seafoam form
Eastern Seafoam form.
off the dome.
Are you guys holding each other? Or?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like quite close. Ballroom-esque, but like a lot of like separating and fluid motion.
Yeah. Parallel kind of mimicking of...
Yeah.
Kiyomi,
Yeah.
a rely on skills and training from you. Minh, a push your luck because you're trying to turn.
I am
forms into a
deliberately
dance.
gaining attention. That's very true.
Banji nudges Nuro and points at Kiyomi. Damn, she works fast.
How does the dance look first?
A lot of I think big arm gestures, like the push and pull kind of movement, and a lot of like sweeping of the feet and twirling around each other, sort of, and then coming in close and then breaking apart.
And your roll was?
And my roll was a 6.
You do have some friends that could help potentially out in the audience.
Maybe, Nuro, you catch Kiyomi's eye and you're like,
Yeah. Give me a water bending, like.
Okay. All right, I like that.
Push and pull.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think as Nuro's still kind of in the crowd, about to take advantage of this distraction, and then just sees like the panic. Probably
Yeah. Kiyomi's just like,
but sees what's happening, and it's just like just pauses, and is like, and then kind of waves their arms about, and then just does like the push and pull, but like they're reminding you that that energy is like a give and take, and right now you're not part of that push and pull, and you need to actually just like follow the energy instead of like trying to direct it.
Yeah, she's taken that as like trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nuro gives you a very big smile, and it's a friend. It's like a you are my friend, and you are gonna do fine.
is that one of the hand signals?
You are my friend.
You are my friend.
I remember writing that one down.
You get your choice here. The complication would be that you are insecure in doing this in front of everybody, and you mark that condition.
I'm already insecure.
Or double insecure. That
Oh,
makes
no.
it worse. And that makes you afraid, I think, if you get double insecure.
Okay.
Or you can spend fatigue and put in the extra effort to correct this dance and these forms.
Fatigue.
Okay.
I don't know what my exhaustion points are. I haven't been keeping them track, but I think we're okay.
I'd say you're okay,
We're okay.
but you'll be tired after tonight.
Oh, yes.
Min.
7 on the push your luck. So I do it, but the GM tells you what it costs you.
You hear a rumor cruising around the dance floor, just with your extra sensory hearing.
Yeah, no.
Yep.
You think you know what's coming?
I think so.
I would like to hear.
Do people start to suspect that this is like the FANG child? Not.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's okay.
I think
not
you,
staying in this city for very long.
I think you hear a the word is it's that same loser from before.
Yeah.
I met him. He had a clean face, but I've heard recently that he has a major scar upon his face, and you can work out that this is very likely the work of the bounty hunters. Who are also playing the game. They say, well, if we can't get you directly, we'll get you indirectly. So you know that your time is limited before people start looking closer at your face.
Yeah, cool. I think now, having sort of like done this distraction for those two, I think in theory, like we need to get out as soon as
Yeah,
we
I
can.
think to finish the dance is when Kiyomi's going to do the roll its head.
All right, sorry. I'm like, roll what? My dice?
Yes, roll your dice. Hey.
That leave now.
Yes.
Fan sign.
Everybody go.
Min, mark any condition you want as some degree of panic sets in.
Okay, Min will. He's going to mark insecure because now he's wondering if that was actually a good idea. And now he thinks that he's going to get an earful from everyone.
Well, it comes, some safety comes in the form of Meng Shou seeing or hearing this rumor, and she takes a step in a way that you've never seen and rolls an ankle because she's wearing higher heels than usual. And as she does, she hits the ground and her crystalline arm like breaks a little bit apart. And so she gets up.
David
and
down.
Auntie Jade helps, which means that you, as retainers, have to rush over and help her.
Yeah, so we rush over to Meng Shou and like, I think maybe this is like, oh, we'll escort her out.
Yeah.
Sort of like, that was super embarrassing. We have to leave now.
Yep.
As you reach down to pick her up by her right arm, which is the non-crystalline one, she sort of looks at you and she's like, I may never live this down, so you best not waste this. Let's go.
Wouldn't dream of it. And he helps his mum up.
Like Auntie Jade helps usher you out as you help usher them out, and it becomes this whole thing. And Lumpy sees you as you're leaving the hall. It's like, oh, you have to. Okay, bye. It's,
Don't worry about it. +1.
You know what? I'm not going to worry about that. I don't know why. Hey, here's with Jade. Oh, hey, I wonder if that. And we cut over to the other two.
Yeah, we just like
Climbing down the balcony.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we can climb down the back. Or like the guy who I was speaking to before, I was like, hey, buddy, something just happened. Get in there.
That's not really
Go,
what
quick, you're going to miss it. There's a bear.
Hey, have you seen the bear?
Wait, there's a...
You gotta see
There's a bear
this
in there.
thing.
he goes to move. He goes to move. He's like, if I go, will you...
Yeah, we'll
Of course.
watch the gate. We'll watch the
Right
gate.
here.
It's
I
fine.
mean, I'm so bored of those animals anyway.
How do you be bored of a bear? I gotta go. Hold on. Just look out of the thing. And so he rushes inside.
Is there anyone else around? And you're like kind of...
Only circus performers.
Yeah, okay.
And they're in on it. Yeah.
Yeah, they know what the score is.
Yeah, cool. So then we'll just go down the balcony. Like, I can't imagine it's that high. We're still on the first floor. Imagine we went up like a
It's not even a balcony. It's a courtyard.
yeah, it's a courtyard where they poo. Gotcha. Yeah. The animals, not the people.
Yeah, they got the row of
Thank you for
toilets. That's actually the thing.
clarifying.
The right door, we went the left, the right door is just the toilet,
really
toilet
shit.
corridor.
Which Tilia alter ego is. Is pooping there.
Yeah, so we sort of unlock the gate and skedaddle into the night.
And... Thank you. I really needed to follow.
Well, we grab Sooty from the outfit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's in the back of the head.
Yeah,
surely.
That's what she's doing. She's been with you.
And so not only that, Sooty's also taken some degree of like food that was cruising around and is just munching away as everyone makes their way via gate, via trolley, or via however they want to get there to rendezvous at Kiyomi's apartment as you await for Team B.
The Book of War is Georgie, Hazel as Nuro, Ted Darling as Banji, Tilia Quinn as Kiyomi, myself Jesse Thomas as Minh, FANG, and Ash Cooper as our Game Master. The theme song and outro, The Book of War remains, as well as Minh's theme, the Dai Li theme, and Ba Sing Se's theme are all by Matt Harrison. Additional sound effects and music are from Soundstripe. The next episode will be out in 2 weeks on August the 29th, so we will see you then.
Pointed actually in the corner there.
Oh, okay.
You guys don't see him?
Speaking of people in the corner, my name's Ted Darling and I play Banji, the Idealist. Hear him, a runaway from the Fire Nation who always tries to do his best to help others. His passion,
I had to think about that bit.
he tries to do his best.
Oh my god, I didn't even
and
do
to
my
help.
didn't even do my thing.
His passion burns bright, but can he create the warmth he wants? I'm just going to try that again.